ball, getting someone to throw it high. Hardik Pandya, you don't see that very often. Hit and misses. Been there for a while now.
Yeah, he's had a look. This was his 8th delivery. If that is enough for him, because there are times that he walks in and hits the first ball. But this is the way Virat Kohli got out. It gets tricky at this stage because it's not about the ball or where it's bowled or it's a good length or not. Now the match takes over, and that's what, when you're chasing a big total, it's not the deliveries, it's not the balls, but it's the situation that forces you to do things like that. Now at this stage, Hardik Pandya would have to face at least 12 balls out of those 20 to get to that total, or something special from Shreyas Iyer, and it's asking for a bit too much from him because he's just walked in. It's not too far from each other. But what you see is that the dot, the yellow dot, was a little earlier. So at this stage, there were guys who had been there for a little while. Shreyas Iyer.
That's not normally his hitting zone, but well played. 17 overs gone. It's 158 for 4.
Time to change the ordinary. Do this, do that. Make your move. Change the world. Do what it takes. Introducing the Moto G 5G, India's most affordable 5G phone with the ultra-fast Snapdragon 750G processor. Get set, blaze.
Hello, Moto.
इसे लेके फैंटेसी टीम बनानी चाहिए तो आप बना ले मैच शुरू हो गया नॉट पॉसिबल गेमजी पे सब पॉसिबल है
अब gamesy.com पे ऐप डाउनलोड करो खेलो लाइव मैच में 5 ओवर के छोटे कॉन्टेस्ट और जीतो बार-बार
Now this is one of the moments of the game in this run chase. Shreyas Iyer, maybe he's mistimed this. This has gone up rather than long. Very lucky. It's fallen in between 3 fielders. Now why I say this is a crucial moment in the game is Zampa's last over. And after that they're going to get a lot of seam. And Shreyas Iyer and Hardik Pandya both brilliant against spin. Big hitters against spin. So this is the over that they've got to cash in, but with the risk that if you miss time, something like this would happen.
You can see how crucial it is because Hardik Pandya has just taken a single.
Miss times again.
Yeah, as Sanjay said, it's crucial because both the teams feel it. It's in the balance. You had to take a chance, and Hardik Pandya has decided to keep the strike with himself. You could have run 2 in that and let Shreyas Iyer back on strike, but he wants to cash in this over.
Inside edge. Hardik Pandya quickly, mildly suggesting to the umpire that there was bat on it. Oh, he's gone for it. That's a bad review. I'm sticking my neck out.
You always do, Sanjay.
TV umpire to director. We have a review for LBW. It's a fair delivery. Can I see front on, please? The original decision is not out. There could be some bat there. Can I see leg side hotspot, please? Leg side hotspot coming through there. There's a clear inside edge on the hotspot, so I'll be going straight back to the on-field. To Sam. Sam, there's an inside edge on there. Stay with your original decision of not out.
As usual, Sanjay is always right. And unless you stick your neck out, you're never going to be wrong. It's a skill that you must have when you play sport.
So this over, 101 is what Zampa has done. So he's done a terrific job so far. 3 balls to go in this over. Virat Kohli is happy. Such a crucial over this. You got to feel for him. He's just walked in and he's got no choice but to go after Zampa. But this one came out of the screws.
Perfectly in his slot. Could be only the 3rd delivery that he's facing. But he's so good against the spin. He would be disheartened. He'd been left out in the last game. He's not batting at the usual number that he gets, but any opportunity he's got, he's trying to make the most of it. He's not thinking of taking a single and giving it back to Hardik. Yeah, we've got a 6 and a couple of singles. In spite of that 6, we're still behind that 4 ball. This could be the ball. I think this would decide where this game goes. This is the last ball, whether the strike goes to Hardik Pandya or not. Will you get a boundary or not?
Nice shot. He's going to get 4 for that. He does that so often. A lofted shot followed by a square cut. 12 runs of the over. It's 170 for 4.
इसे लेके फैंटेसी टीम बनानी चाहिए तो अब बना ले मैच शुरू हो गया नॉट पॉसिबल गेम्स पे सब पॉसिबल है
अब gamesy.com पे ऐप डाउनलोड करो खेलो लाइव मैच में 5 ओवर के छोटे कॉन्टेस्ट और जीतो बार बार
Your game, your cult. It's your stage. Introducing the Moto G 5G, India's most affordable 5G phone with the ultra-fast Snapdragon 750G processor. Get set, blaze.
Hello, Moto.
Andrew Ty, the bowler, 19th over this. Hardik Pandya gets a single. Shreyas Iyer has hit a 6 and a 4 in the last over of the leg spinner. They get 2 runs, and that's good thinking because Hardik Pandya against pace is a better big hitter than Shreyas Iyer. So this is good from India. This is the 6. 111 meters. No wonder the mouths are open in the dressing room. Virat Kohli loved it. Sridhar, the fielding coach, was dumbfounded. Just keeps his head down and the ball just goes into the crowd. Oh, misses. Hardik Pandya, one of those days, just not connecting.
Yeah, Andrew Ty is bowled differently today. I haven't seen him bowl at the pace that he did at the start of the innings, and that's what he probably surprised Hardik Pandya with. Generally, you expect a slow one from him or the Yorker, but in this case, it was a quicker delivery at a pace 135.
That's the slow delivery you're talking about. It's wide as well. Hardik Pandya, this is a rare sight. What is it? Ajay, is it the pitches or what? It just can't seem to connect today.
Yeah, he's batted brilliantly throughout the season, and I think it's been the calmness. He's waited for balls, but today he hasn't had many deliveries. He hasn't got in, and the pace that he has to keep going is not allowing him to, settle in and pick the balls. And the bowler is being smart as well. He's changing, varying the pace.
And some good scores at the top for India. A little break from Hardik Pandya. I would imagine a different bat. And you would think maybe a heavier bat. This is all mental. You just need to do something different and make yourself believe that things will change. Virat Kohli watching from the pavilion.
The result certainly changed. He didn't intend that ball to go there. But the speed at which he swings that bat, even that outside edge, flew over the third man. You need a little bit of luck at this stage because it's only about 9 balls to go in the game. So it's about who bowls, who gets it right 4 times out of 9.
Struck that well, but there could be a fielder now. No, he's found the gap. He's found the gap. Consecutive 4s for Hardik Pandya. 15 needed now from 7 balls. So the last ball of this over as well. Absolutely critical.
Yeah, I felt you needed 5 of that 9 to go your way. We've already had 2 go your way. This was the first one. A little bit streaky, lucky, but no luck in there. A little bit of room and smashes it. And finds that gap.
As always, deep in the crease, Hardik Pandya, laying ball, finds the fielder. They might run the single. Direct hit, he would have been gone, but you take those kind of risks. So what do we have now? Just the 1 over left. 14 runs needed for India to win. Seven bowlers used by Australia. Last over, goes length, doesn't time it, he'll get a single. Will Shreyas Iyer won the strike? No, they're 2 runs, they had to take it. So now 12 needed, 5 balls left. 2016, India was set to get 17 in the last over. Suresh Raina and Yuvraj Singh at the crease, and India got it.
Yeah, those two champion players of this format, especially Suresh Raina, Yuvraj Singh, they did that. 5 balls, 12 to get. You don't want a new man to come in. You can have a dot ball, but don't get the new man in.
Well, if you know Hardik Pandya, you're just looking at 2 sixes in 5 balls. That's something that you expect from Hardik Pandya. Has he nailed this one? He has! That's the first of the 6s they were talking about. Smiling and maybe starting to celebrate as well, because that equation now has suddenly come down to 6 runs of 4 balls. Well done, Hardik Pandya.
What a champion he's been this season. A length ball, he waits in the back foot. That's the shot. He rarely misses that. I'm surprised that they were even looking. The confidence that we have with Hardik Pandya when he strikes it is much more.
What's the umpire going to decide about this? He's done well. No problem for the umpire, but Hardik Pandya now knows this match is in his grasp. Yeah, we mentioned 2016-17 of the last over. Suresh Raina was the man, hit the boundary to win the game. And seems like India will get 14 as well that they wanted in this over. 2 left-handers at the crease on that occasion, 2 right-handers tonight. He said like this when he does something this extraordinary. Very calm demeanor. Just amazing the way he finished after having that kind of a scratchy start. Shreyas Iyer as well. Crucial 6 and a 4 earlier over against Zampa. So it worked out to perfection. Well done, India.